You touched on Kanye West, but we have to go down this road because this is the now, it's the present, and it's very much in line with the conversation we've been having. Kanye West went on Drink Champs, made a, he knew what he was doing. Made a ton of statements that he knew would go viral, some of which were anti-Semitic, and the hammer came down on him quick. Lost his deal with Adidas, lost his partnership with GAP, lost his partnership with Balenciaga. This is that community wielding their power as quickly and as strongly as humanly possible. I don't know that Kanye West, actually, I'm pretty sure based on statements he had given prior where he said Adidas would never drop him for making anti-Semitic comments, I don't think he was ready for what happened to him. He was once a billionaire. He has since been moved off the billionaire list. What is your thoughts on how his life has made a turn in the last 30 days?
Man, this shit is very simple. It's not complicated. What's the name of this platform we're on now?
Vlad TV.
So if I go out and say some shit against Vlad, if I'm going to be, I'm anti-Vlad medic, and I go out and say some shit about Vlad, man, I don't really fuck with Vlad. I just say shit like, I just be fucking with the shit cause it get my point across, but I don't really fuck with Vlad. Vlad really the police. Vlad, I don't fuck with Vlad, blah, 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 blah. Do you think I'm gonna be back on here?
Absolutely not.
Let's just talk from a small scale. And I'm not saying this is a small brand. I'm just a small scale of just me and this individual that I just spoke of. If I go out and I speak ill against Vlad, what do you think is gonna happen?
Good luck. Will not be invited back.
It's that fucking simple, baby. If I add 1 + 1, I'm gonna get a 2. If I add 1,000 + 1,000, I'm gonna get a 2,000. I add 1,000,000 and another 1,000,000, I'm gonna get 2,000,000. This shit is simple. It does not change. So when you have certain conversations, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared for what comes with that conversation. It's just what it is. It is just what it is, bro. And I'm not saying nobody's wrong, but you have to choose your battles. You gotta choose your battles. Because, yeah, I know you're Kanye. And I know that Kanye made Adidas a lot of money. I don't even have to ask this question. Who you think Adidas would rather be aligned with? Kanye or the Jewish community?
It's a great question.
You ain't even gotta answer the question.
Go ahead.
You don't have to answer the question. And see, that's when we get beside ourselves thinking, man, I made these people so much money. We made so much money together. It would be stupid of them to do X, Y, Z. No, it would be stupid of you to speak out against the very people that are paying you. If you're not ready to have that real run-in with these people, you got to be prepared to fight. You got to be prepared. Like, you can't jump out here, create the static, then say, hey, y'all, come help me. Nah, you want to do it? You're going to round up your troops first. United States don't just send no missiles off and then start shipping troops out. No, they're going to already have troops positioned. Other countries around the world, different bases, different FOBs. They're going to already be in position. So when they have that confrontation, that face-off, they're already in position for anybody that's not in compliance with their policy. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can't just jump out here by yourself after you're already you ruffling people's feathers in your own community. Kanye, I love you, bro, but goddamn, you ruffling the feathers against your own. So then when goddamn the hammer come down, and I'm not saying Kanye has run back to us to say, help me, but what if you got 1 million people to stand up with you before you press them buttons? You might have a different outcome. But we'll never know until somebody try that shit and we see the results of that. And I'm just speaking fairly. I'm not taking sides, okay? I'm just speaking from Right now, I'm an observer. I'm a student of the game. I'm sitting here with my fingers, my hands crossed, and I'm watching both sides. This ping pong match is looking really unbalanced here. We trying to hit the ping pong. They got a big paddle. Foul! They ain't missing that motherfucker. Foul! They gonna fire that bitch right back past you. Cause you ain't ready. You're not ready. You're not in position. You're not in position to truly make a mark with your stance. Yeah, we can go and say, hey man, that man real when he was willing to put it out on the line to speak up about it.
I don't even know. I'm going to tell you, Jock, I don't even know. I could be off on this one and you could correct me, but I don't even know from his standpoint that he was, quote unquote, keeping it real, telling his truth. I believe that Kanye has gotten away with so much, with so many, in so many different communities, including our own. He just finally went down a path that he wasn't ready for, because every other time he's landed not just back on his feet, but on higher ground. And this was the time that he was reminded, no, you're not bigger than this community. I don't care who you are.
I'm gonna look, let me, what camera I need to look into? Let me just say this shit. When we going up the ladder, all this same funky ass shit is happening. It exists. It's when you get to the top and you feel bold enough to speak on it. I'm not saying Kanye wrong for speaking on how he may feel. And I'm not saying he wasn't speaking on certain things as he was going up this ladder. But it's kind of hard to call people out when things don't go your way. Because while it's going your way, you rocking with them. Huh? And these very same brands and these conglomerates are the people that you say they are. Whether they are or aren't. If they are who they say they are, you didn't just wake up to get this level of success. There's some very harsh realities out here. And you're going to deal with them along the way up that ladder and back down that ladder. So, you know, it's one of the moments where he may have felt, shit, I'm so good right now. I got so much power. Billy Goat. What they going to do to me? I don't even want to answer it because it's clear. What's the movie Clear and Present Danger? It's happening right now. He's in clear and present danger of himself at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't ready to fight with you. We don't own shit. We having problems with your ass because you around this motherfucker acting like you goddamn crazy and shit, and you flip-flopping and flopping and flipping and back and forth because you are very brilliant, young man, but you confusing the fuck out of us. We confused. One day you be like, yeah, but that yay though. But then they're like, man, bro, tripping. What the fuck he on? What the hell did man I did? Then they're like, but yay, snap with that. We don't know who we dealing with. And that's okay. But I'm going to tell you, for anybody, when you prepared to speak out against something, you got to have your troops in line, baby. That's just what it is. You can't jump out here, start a fight, then run back to the neighborhood and try to get everybody together to come back and fight. Because now people are like, well, what you did? Why they whoop your ass? Why you got them 3 black eyes? You got 3 black eyes. How you got 3 black eyes? Like, no, you got to be like, hey, look, y'all, I'm about to go in here and I'm about to tell these motherfuckers how I feel. Is anybody with me? You know what? I got $1 billion. I'll pay y'all motherfuckers to come with me. Just support what the fuck, okay? Cool. Now when you march your ass in the neighborhood and you say, hey, let me tell y'all about y'all motherfucking self. People gonna be looking like, oh shit, you got some support. Let's think about this before we just got down, douse, put your little file. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared for that. And I'm not telling nobody to go mount up, go ante up. I'm just saying you have to think logical. Right now, if I go and say Vlad is a fuck boy, y'all won't see me on this platform ever again. And I hope I'm making sense.
Jock, you're making perfect. No, you're making
perfect
perfect
sense because This shit seems so simple to me.